time fool, call me a fashion killer. Yeah, went from a drug dealer to an art dealer. I'm the new time fool, call me a fashion killer.
What's up, what's up? It's your boy, Greg Like-Minded Bozeman. Hey, welcome back to the art department, baby. Welcome back to the art department. Hey, let's talk about it. Listen, it's a difference in starting a brand. You know, everybody want to start a brand, but let me tell you something, man. Everybody's online, man, on YouTube, wherever it's at, man, telling you the same things, man. Hey, you can get print on demand. You can find a manufacturer, start a website, do this and that to get your logo, get this and that, and this. But let me tell you something, man. Personal branding, first off, was this. This is what people not really sharing with you that they should be sharing with you. Because everybody's saying the same thing. I'm saying you probably watched like 4 videos already saying the same thing. But let me tell you this, man. Personal branding, meaning a story behind your brand. Meaning who you're going to be targeting. See, it makes things easier when you know who your target is. When you know what's your niche. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, what direction you're going in. And it's easier for you. You know why? Because you already doing it. So you can tell a story. You know what I'm saying? It makes it easier to tell your story. Just like me. I love art. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to talk about art. But I love fashion also. So I mix it together. Fashion is art. So I call it the art department because I mix all of it together. You know what I'm saying? And I love talking about fashion, talking about how to do a t-shirt, talking about the artwork, you know what I'm saying? Wearable art. You know, this is the things that I like talking about. So that makes it easier for me to, you know what I'm saying, engage with y'all. You know, that's why you need to look at yourself and ask yourself, what you good at? Are you a good DJ? Are you an artist? Are you a graphic designer? Are you a singer, a rapper? You know what I'm saying? Truck driver, you know, boxer, whatever it is. If that's what you are, then that's what you should be targeting. Because it makes it easier for you know what I'm saying, to, hey, engage with your customers. You know what I'm saying? To tell your story. See, now you created a story because you're talking about yourself. People not explaining to you that you are the brand. It's you. So whatever sales you make, it's going to be about you. It's going to be people buying your story. People buying, you know what I'm saying, who you are, your character, you know what I'm saying, who you are, your experience, you know what I'm saying. That's what people are going to be buying. They're not going to just buy because, hey, a logo look good or this and that. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be buying you because you are your personal brand. So I'm telling you, don't stop worrying about the logos and how to do this, print on demand or stuff like that right now. I'm not saying you should not worry about it, but I'm just saying that you need to ask yourself, what's going to be your target? What's going to be your niche? You know, who you going to be going after? You know, you could be playing a guitar and have a guitar on the shirt. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about building your personal brand. You know, it's not going to be something that's going to happen overnight. It's not going to be something that, you know what I'm saying, is going to happen right now. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to build you up, your personal brand. You got to let people know who you are. This like I come on YouTube all the time, who I am. You see me on Instagram. You see me on TikTok. You see me on Facebook. I'm always representing the art department. I'm always representing art and fashion. I'm always doing it because that's where my passion is at. That's where my story is at. You know what I'm saying? From the jail cell to the heat press. You know, that's my story. You know, how I got into the art. You know what I'm saying? From the jail cell to the art world. You know, that's me. This right here, this is my logo. This explains everything right here. Fashion, art, fashion. Art, fashion. Fashion is art. You know, that's just me, the art department. So when I tell my story, I'm already, you know what I'm saying, telling the story that I'm in. Some people like cars. You know, it's all about you finding your niche. Some people, them saying, could start from one thing. They could be into doing, just say, football, but then next thing you know, they're into fashion, something totally different. I'll give you a prime example. Look at Lorenzo, the one that created Fear of God. He was a club promoter. Now look what he doing, Fear of God. You know what I'm saying? Look at Virgil. He went to school to become an architect. You know what I'm saying? But look at him. He became one of the top fashion designers out there. You know, I'm just giving you examples because just because you into something doesn't mean that's where you're going to end up. Pay attention to that. Just because you into something doesn't mean that's where you're going to end up, because our passion changes all the time. Until we find that target, find that niche, find what we really love, it's going to keep changing. That's why I say you got to sit back and ask yourself, what do you love to do? What motivates you? What pushes you? And then that's when you're going to find your story. That's when you're going to find your personal brand. That's when it's going to be ready for you to launch. Now you can go look for the logo. Now you can go look for the manufacturer. Now you can go look for this and that. You know what I'm saying? Your website and all this and that. Because now you got your target. You got your story. You got your niche. You know who you're going after. You know, that's what it all starts with. You can't keep, you know what I'm saying, just creating something and it doesn't even make sense. What's the story behind it? What's the story behind it? That's why a lot of us don't succeed the way, you know what I'm saying, we want to be at. We don't climb the mountain high enough. We'll climb part of the mountain, but we should be taking it higher. But if you listen to what I'm saying, add your story to your brand. Become your brand. You are the brand. You are a personal brand. So describe yourself. Who are you? Let people know, you know what I'm saying, engage with your customers. Engage, you know what I'm saying, online. Let people see, you know what I'm saying, your artwork, what you doing. And I guarantee you, this is the next step into becoming successful. It's the next step. You done tried everything. You done did everything. Take this step, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody just jumping out there with a brand and they don't know which way they going. Your brand is not for everybody. Your brand should be for a category of certain people, you know what I'm saying, that's doing the same thing or love the same thing that you love. Just like mine. Fashion is art. I'm talking an artist. You know, I'm talking those that love fashion and love arts. I'm making art wearable through fashion. So that's my target. What's your target? So step back and ask yourself your story, what you love to do, and who's going to be your target. What's going to be your niche? Okay? You done tried everything else. Now try it this way and see how it goes. That's all I got for you guys, man. Peace and blessings.